this is Mystic M and welcome to my channel. Today I have for you a pick a card reading, which is going to tell us kind of what's happening in September 2020. Now, the way I like to do these kinds of readings is I like to give a channeled message and then step into what the cards are. So when I sat down to channel this message, I had a couple of things that popped out. The first one was, it said the time of September is twofold, meaning it is a time of harvest and a time of clearing the lands for rest. And when I sat into the information and I was asking for clarity, it said whatever seeds you've been planting, and they were very specific, especially last autumn, so a year from now, a year past, it's going to start coming to fruition. This period is going to last about 4 months with a heavy emphasis on late November, December. So there might trickle in for some of you a little bit here and there, but really come in around late November, December. It is also a time for the shadow work, inner work to come in, which is the clearing the lands for rest. So what is going to happen is some people are going to go in and do the shadow work, and it's going to allow them to come to a rest, a harmony, and you're going to level up spiritually. So some of you know what I'm talking about, and that message is straight for you guys. And they were specific, a small number of you, your journey depends on you doing this shadow inner work right now. Going in the self and saying, what do I need to release? What am I holding on to that is not serving me? And they were my spirit guides, my angels, my spirit team, spirits, all the beings that I channeled were very specific that for some of you, you can't get what you want until this happens. So you can string this out and make this hard on yourself and say, well, I'm not ready. I don't want to do this. I don't have time to do this, and wait 5 months. But it's going to delay your journey 5 months or longer, depending on how long you do this. So really, they're asking you to buckle down this month and start this process. You're going to be so much happier that you did. For others of you, it's time to declutter your house, so the material things that you collect, but it's also your friends, your lovers, family members, jobs, etc. Things that are holding you down, people that are holding you back. It's time to release yourself from them. They're not helping you. You can love them from afar, like family members especially. You can love them from afar. It doesn't mean you have to be and deal with whatever they deal out. You don't have to be a part of that. And for some of you, you need to understand that that's okay. And once you love them from afar or in a different way in your own terms, you're going to be so much happier. You're going to feel freer. It's almost like 10 pounds comes right off. For some of you, it's going to be like, oh my goodness, I think I just lost 10 pounds. It's going to be that freeing for you. For some of you, you're holding on to a romantic relationship that is not serving you. There is somebody else that is so much better for you and will love you to the moon and back, but they can't come in because you're so afraid of being alone. And you need to understand that you are perfectly capable of being alone. You are lovable. You are loved. This person is not doing anything for you. It's not serving you. It's just delaying your happiness. So for some of you, you need to let that person go. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You need to let that person go. Do the healing inner work, and know that you've got a better relationship just on the horizon. But you're going to have to spend a little time to get to know you again, to know yourself in and out. And so that person can come in and you're not repeating the same patterns again. And for everyone, we've got new and better things, relationships on the horizon. We just have to do the shadow work to begin the sequence that will allow the better things to come in. So that's all I have for the channeled messages. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading so you can really get in and see what's going on, there's a link in the description box below that'll send you over to my website, which will have it right where you can choose whichever reading you would like. I do all my readings either by phone or on camera, like Zoom, that type of stuff. So you can ask questions right then and there. I find that's the best way that I can really get to the heart of the matter and help you out. If that's not something you're interested in, you want to prefer a video and I send it to you, I certainly can do that. Just message me below. Now, let's get on to our groups. We have group number 1, which is the rose quartz. We have group number 2, which is the pyrite. And we have group number 3, which is the labradorite. Let's see if we can get it. Heart. Right there. So I'll give you a minute to focus in and ask yourself if it's group 1, group 2, or group 3. Now, in the description box below, you'll find the listing for the groups and the timestamp. You can click on the timestamp and it'll jump you right to whatever reading that you would like. And I will see you there. So this is for group 1. If you chose the rose quartz, then this is for you. And we have the page of air, we have talent, we have omega, we have the north node, we have out with the old, leveling up, we have light-haired male, we have the man with dark hair, dark eyes, we have a couple of different meanings with these cards, and I'll tell you about them in just a second. The overall energy that I get with this is that you are being asked to let go and get out of your comfort zone. Part of this is seeking talents. Some of you have different abilities that maybe you haven't been comfortable with sharing with others or practicing or doing things with. It's time to start doing that now. Is what I see. You've got the victory card over here, and it says your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. And even you've got the north node, which is saying to step out of your comfort zone. So let go of that fear. You've got out with the old, leveling up. So let go of the fear and try new things. The page of air over here is all about shifting negative self-talk to self-compassion. It talks about letting go of fear and thinking about possibilities, and it's a call to faith. So having a lot more faith in what's happening. And you might have started to see signs in your world already of little nudges, little pushes to do things, whether it's start your own business, whether it's to look at doing your hobbies more, or trying a new hobby. If you want, you might just be getting a little nudges of encouragement from spirit, from the universe, from friends. It is the time to do that. Now I want to move down here to this set right here. And you've got this light-haired male, and then you've got this man with the dark hair and dark eyes, but it doesn't have to be. It can be either or. And this is for a very select few of you. This guy represents the actual male. And then for some of you, it's going to be talking to somebody in authority. It could be talking to a boss, your parents, a police officer, someone you figure in authority. But for the people that this pertains to, a person, you might have to choose. You might be given the option to choose between two people, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a romance. You might have to choose between. And when I look at the rest of the cards here, one of them is trouble, and the other one is going to be a very good match for you. I see it leading possibly to marriage, if that's what you want, or whatever. If you just want companionship or whatever it is, this is going to be very good. I can't tell you which one to pick. Obviously, this is a general reading. But just know one is trouble, the other one is not. And I don't think it's going to be that hard to see which one, because whoever it is that is the trouble, he's going to start out real charming. And if you really start to peel back the layers, you're going to understand that that's just a facade. That's not genuine. Go with the other one that is genuine. That's just for a few of you. Now, for the other ones that has nothing to do with, I see the possibility of signing papers, and it could deal with the home, and it could be signing papers with a guy with light brown hair, who might be an authority type figure. It could be that. It could be new employment. It could be apartment, a house, something very, very good. And you guys will know which one this is pertaining to. And I think I don't have anything else for my group ones. If this resonated with you and you want to continue and see something specific, then book a reading with me. The link is in the description box below. And I should be coming out with some more videos real soon. So talk to you later. This is for my group 2. If you chose the pyrite stone, then this is for you. Now you've got the 9 of water, you've got home, you've got full moon in Gemini, you've got Archangel Raphael, you've got law of attraction, declutter, abundance, and wish card, wish card. Y'all could not have asked for a better hand, I'm telling you. My pile 2s, you are gonna be extremely happy. Not just in September, but like I said in the beginning of the video, the next 4 months coming, you're gonna see a lot of stuff materializing. So let's start with the 9 of water. The 9 of water is dreams coming true. Wishes fulfilled, enjoyment, but it's also completion. You're at the end of a cycle and you're starting a new one, and it is just pretty awesome. It is centered around the home. You could be moving, you could be just upgrading to a new house, or you could just decide you want to remodel. If you live in an apartment, you guys could just be changing out furniture, adding new members to the house, but it seems to be directed around the home. And I want to go to here, the declutter, and I feel it really is tied into this. So it's tied into the home, so really go in there. Stuff that is not, you haven't used, I try to say in a year or two, and you're not going to use, put it on eBay, sell it, Facebook groups, try to, donate, just try to eliminate so you have room for your new stuff coming in. There's a little stagnancy right there, and I can feel for some of you that is holding you back. So in the beginning of the video where I was talking about some of this holding you back, this would be the area. So I would definitely use this time to declutter and get things organized for the stuff that's coming in. Now you've got full moon in Gemini, and that says the answers you need are coming. So for some of you, you're going to get, it's mixed. I do feel that there's some material things coming in for everybody for group 2 at different intervals. But for some of you, you have waited a very long time for some answers, and they're coming in. I want to say the next 6 weeks would be my time frame. Any time between now and the next six weeks would come in, is what I'm feeling. You've got the Archangel Raphael, and he is the angel that is very healing. And what he says is, I'm bringing you healing and to help your physical challenges in yourself and others. And they're also saying for a few of you, you're a healer like Archangel Raphael. That would be one avenue that I would try to explore. Maybe some different types of energy modalities, stuff like that, and to see maybe some herbalism and explore that some more if you haven't already. Now, the exciting part right here. I'm just going to move these down. You've got Law of Attraction next to the Abundance and your 2 wish cards. So this lets me know that with the decluttering and a little bit of the healing that you're getting in the answers is to do the Law of Attraction. There's plenty of videos here on YouTube, internet, and Google that will tell you about Law of Attraction. Any Esther Hicks or Abraham Hicks, that's always a good source. But there are others, Jake Ducey and others that talk about Law of Attraction. So if you're not familiar with it or think you know something but maybe need to explore that, I would definitely look into that and see what you can do to help bring the rest of this on. So you've got the double wish card with abundance here. And for some of you, it's money. Some of you, it is relationships. It doesn't have to be romantic. For some of you, it will be romantic. That romantic relationships are probably going to come in more towards, well, they're saying the latter end of October on. So right now is time to just do that shadow work that we were talking about, releasing old stuff to get ready for the new stuff coming in for that new relationship. A lot of that is for some of you is finding your tribe, like-minded individuals that you just get along with, that you know, hey, that's going to be my really good friend. Some of you have got those types of relationships coming in. For others, it's friendships. Some of you are. There's a few of you that are getting a new job, but there's a few of you that is getting a promotion, and it's kind of a significant one. So if that has been on your mind, I think that's coming for you in the next 6 to 8 weeks, I would say, for that. Well, that is all I have for my pile 2s right now. Like I said, this is a really, really good hand to have chosen, so I'm really glad for you, pile 2. If you would like a personal reading so we can dive down in and see really what's going on and maybe try to throw in some time frames, some better accurate time frames in there, then click the link below that has the link to my website and get a personal reading with me. And I will see you guys soon. This is for my pile 3s. If you chose the little labradorite heart, then this is for you. So you've got the 10 of air, animals, Ariel, balsamic moon, protection work, light hair female. You've got a maybe leaning towards the no, but still not set in stone. Then you've got offer of a job or promotion, woman with dark hair, and for some of you, we've got a couple different meanings, so we'll talk about this in a second. And then we've got happy card and better love life, but we're going to talk about all of this in just a second. So with the Ten of Air starting at the top corner, this is endings and beginnings. And what's really nice about this card in particular is that it's very gentle. It's not going to go out in a bang. And it's also an end to old ways of thinking, which when you put it together with all of this, you've got a time for healing over here. And Ariel, which is the new psychic and spiritual experiences, are changing the way you view the world and yourself. So you've got spiritual gifts, and they're trying to come out if they haven't already. And through study, prayer, meditation, these will really grow. So I'm really seeing a connection of, it's all about you at this time, and studying about you, going in that shadow work, that inner self, and shedding off the beliefs that do not belong to you anymore. They served a purpose once, and now it's time to get rid of them and to open up for your new journey and new possibilities to come in. I really see, and it's interesting because you've got animals, but if you look through all of this, you've got bird, you've got feathers and wings on all of these right here. And those were the first ones that I dealt for you guys. And it was like, oh, every time one would flip out, I was like, oh, there's another bird, there's another bird. You might be seeing a lot of birds this time, or you might be finding the little feathers. That's a sign from the spirit world to pay attention, to open yourself up to the possibilities. And when you see a feather, just nod, or just you start smiling, because it's a little bit of a game. They're just trying to get your attention and get you to start playing with them, which is acknowledging when you see a feather, going, I see you, and playing with them. Now we get down here and we have the protection work. So some of you guys need to learn how to energetically protect yourself. I think that you have been dealing with some negative people, is what the feeling I'm getting, and dealing with a lot of drama that is just not yours, that you don't have to. By putting yourself and shielding yourself in a protective, I call it like a little bubble, and just saying to myself, nope, nothing's gonna get in my bubble. That will really help a lot of you guys. And knowing that nothing's gonna touch you energetically, nothing's in your aura, and you can actually call on the angels or spirits or whatever you believe in to help protecting you energetically. That's going to make a bunch of you feel better as well. I feel like this is more in the workplace. So when I'm driving to work, I always make sure that it's like a little internal checklist in my head. All right, did I put my bubble on? Nope, we got to put my bubble on. We got to protect the car. I put a bubble over the car, put a bubble over the house, my work, so that nothing's coming in that I don't want it to be. And you'll be amazed how the mood will turn around. You'll start to feel better and get into a habit of doing that. For some of you, you might be the light-haired female, or a light-haired female might be the one that you need to protect yourself against. She might be the one sending you some, it's almost an energy vampire type feel. An energy vampire is somebody that sometimes intentionally, oftentimes unintentionally, will kind of send out a cord and just feels like it drains your energy. We call those energy vampires. And I feel like if this is not you, then this is the person that is doing the energy draining from you. Doing the protection work is going to help you to block this from happening. So when she comes around and you've got your bubble on, it's just, you're not going to have time for her, or it's not going to affect you. She's not going to be able to put that cord on you and take your energy. For some of you, this is just a question you might have had, and right now it's a maybe, leaning towards no, but this is not set in stone. We're going to have to maybe come back in a month or two and look at this and see what it is around this answer. Now, for part of you guys, we're going to start for like this half. Either you're the dark-headed woman, or you're going to meet a dark-headed woman and it's part of your better love life. Now, it could be a dark male, but right now this is representing a female. But you've got a better love life coming. And if it's not, some of you have an offer of a job and promotion, and you're going to be very happy. Whatever the outcome is, you're going to be very happy. But for some of you, there is some gossip tied into that. Whether it's the new person that could come in for you to date, or it could be the job or promotion, there's going to be some talk behind it. And once again, we go back to the protection card. Use your protection bubble, and it's just going to bounce right off. It's not going to even affect you. But you are going to come out smelling like a rose. You're going to be happy with this. I think the job, whoever's the job, is going to come in probably the next 4 to 6 weeks. And that romantic partner that's trying to come in, it's going to be 6 to 12 weeks. I think somewhere maybe around the 8 weeks for some of you, but that is on the horizon. Well, I don't have anything else for my pile 3s. And if you want a more detailed reading with maybe some more specific dates for you guys, then click on the link in the description box below to book a personal reading with me. And I will see you soon.